Now, Phil, of course, before I get you out of here, we got to talk quarterback play because, again, you have great perspective playing the position. At South Carolina, you think back, it's a very unique fraternity. You think of guys like Todd Ellis, Steve Tannehill, yourself, Connor Shaw, Blake Mitchell, Jake Bentley, whoever else. I mean, all you guys that play the quarterback position, you all understand and respect. And it's, I've had these conversations with multiple guys. It's like you just really respect what each other goes through because you know what each other goes through. And, of course, Luke Doty is that guy right now that is next in line. And it sounds like he's certainly quarterback one. He's going to be the dude the Gamecocks turn to. If you had to give a piece of advice, I guess, to Luke Doty, because, again, played a little bit last year and he was thrown into a terrible situation, but, he finds out at the spring game he's QB1. He's going through this entire summer. He's going through fall camp. And there's a difference between, and you can attest, I'm sure, there's a difference between fighting for the job and fighting for reps and then knowing you are the guy. Like, everybody on campus is looking at you, good or bad. You know what I mean? So what piece of advice would you give to Luke Doty as he, begins this journey as the Gamecocks starting quarterback?
Yeah, first and foremost, don't read social media. Don't listen to everybody on the outside because you're going to hear a lot of.
What's funny is Perry Orth said that too, and that was the first thing he said. So,
so don't take that out of the equation. Secondly, he just got to understand that and Peyton Manning always used to say this, and Peyton was the one I looked up the most. You're not competing with those other guys. You're competing with yourself. You go out there every day, compete with Luke Doty. Make sure when you watch your film that you got better on Tuesday than you were on Monday. And that's all you got to focus on. Focus on competing with yourself, getting better every day, being a great leader, outworking everybody. Don't let anybody outwork you. And if you do those things, and you surround yourself with good people on and off the field, and the guys and then toughness, you're going to get hit, you're going to take some shots and all that. Getting your butt up and get back to the huddle, encouraging your linemen. It's never about you. It's about the team. It's about the big picture. He'll earn their respect by doing that. You do those things and then just focus on the process, play within the system. Don't press, don't try to do too much. Just play within the system. You got two or three really good guys behind you. You got a pretty dang solid offensive line. So we're going to be able to run the football some. Just play within the system is what I would say. But those will be the kind of the key points I would tell him.
What have you seen from his game so far that you like or you want to see him improve on also? I mean, I know it's a very limited sample size, but, I think we kind of all understand the type of player he is. I mean, I'd argue he's one of the most athletic Carolina quarterbacks I've ever seen. I mean, a guy that runs a 4.40. I mean, Connor was athletic. You were athletic. But, I mean, Luke Doty is – I mean, that's scooting a 4.40. But things you've seen in his game thus far you like and want to see him improve as he goes.
Yeah, so I saw him play in high school when they came to North Myrtle Beach because that's where I live, and I saw him play in high school, and he was about the, I don't know, fourth or fifth player of the game, and he pulled the ball down and ran and scored, and I was like, wow. I mean, he was the fastest guy on the field, not just fast for a quarterback. He was the fastest guy on the field. So, he's going to create things with his legs. Okay. Luke, he's going to, Doty, he's going to create things with his legs. The mental part of the game, he'll continue to progress. That was me. That's any young quarterback. And let's keep in mind, he's young.
Very young.
He's got a lot of football ahead of him. So, we can't put too much pressure on him. And I don't think they will. I think they'll limit what they do with him and then run the football. And then again, just play within the system. But I don't see many weaknesses. I mean, he can throw the ball. He's got a quick release. It's just a matter of how quickly can you process it, mentally knowing the offense, knowing the ins and outs of it, and knowing where to go with the ball under every circumstance, and then not turning the ball over, those things, because those things that's the things that get you beat. Knowing when to throw it away, when it's time to throw the ball away, knowing when to pull it down and understand your strengths, that, you are a great runner. You are one of the fastest guys on the field against anybody you play. And I think that, that if he does those things, he's going to be just fine.